Hello and welcome to PGTV. We're here on the Hampshire Avon fishing the classic Ibsley Bridge pool. I've just taken a 28-pound cockfish, great big chunk of the fish. It's chucking it down with rain. I'm delighted. I made the effort to come out this afternoon. Had it probably about 2:30 and it fought really well. And Kevin came to help me land it and took some photography. What I'm going to do is I'll show you the technique and long trotting the red ruby prawn, and it absolutely nailed it and took me for a great run around. But I'll show you the footage a bit later, and first of all I'm going to show you the technique. I'm using prawns from Purple Whiskers, and I'd like to thank Dee for sending them through so quickly to me. They've done the business. That's the second I've had. I've lost one as well, and I'll just show you the prawns I'm using. They're quite small little red shrimp with the whiskers all intact. And what you do is you use a pin, and the pin you thread up its anal. You take off, I like to take off the tail feathers, just pick those off like that. That stops it from spinning. And the key is to get the pin to go directly through the body in a straight line so it swims perfectly. That's very, very important in my book. So I'm just going to put it through now, show you how it's done. So there's your prawn. You start by going in the anal, and then you go straight in the anal like that. Then you straighten the prawn, and you try to get the needle or the pin to go straight down the body so it doesn't wobble in the water. The straighter the better. And let's just see if we can get that nice and straight. Up she goes. Oh yeah, try not to break the shell. And that's going through beautifully. This one's got eggs, it's bearing eggs, and it's ever so fresh. They catch them out at sea, they put them on ice, and then they dye them whatever colour you fancy. Purple, red, natural. They've got a real good series called the Fluoro Pinks. I couldn't get any of those, but they're supposed to be deadly, and it's well worth giving Dee a call. I'll put his number on the film. And then what we do is take the treble hook, barbless hooks, and what we tend to do is we tend to put the hooks down the centre of the throat of the shrimp. So you can see the needle, the pin's in there. You then take the hooks, line them up dead centre if you can, put it into the throat of the prawn. I'll show you how this is done. Get those in. And the hooks look large in relation to the size of the shrimp, but trust me, it works. And I think the big mistake people make is a small hook and a big prawn, and they don't make contact. So you can see they act as legs now. Can you see that? There we go. And that's the presentation. And to that I'm using a four swan shot Avon float with a clear bottom with an orange top for visibility. I've got a 15-foot fly rod, and I've got my centre pin. And that's the combination. I'll show you how it works. I'll take you down to the pool and enjoy the action and enjoy the photography. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Right, here's the Ibsley Bridge pool here. You can see we've got about 60, it's very overcast, just at the tail end of the spring tide. We're on June 21st, and you can see the beautiful glide down here. The run is under this bridge here, and they sit on these floes here. Going to cast this side of the bridge, trot down with the float, using the mounted prawn. I put an elastic band over there to hold the hooks in, and those whiskers will get them excited. You can see those whiskers there. And here is my 15-foot fly rod. You can see I've got a centre pin reel, so the line comes, 20-pound line all the way through, fluorocarbon. And then I've got my shot. The first swan shot is 2 feet off the rig. Then I've got another foot, 3 swan, and the weight of the shrimp acts as the other swan to get the float working. And there's your Avon float, classic Avon float. I'll show you what that looks like. It's a very good float. I rate them highly. I've got 2 bands either side, and that can slide up and down, and we can go different depths. And let's give it a go. Let's just see how we get on here. Start at the top and work our way down, and you'll see how it swims. I'll try and show you how the prawn swims. And look, if it's swimming nice and straight, you've pinned it correctly. If it's spinning, you've got to repin it, and that is working an absolute beauty. Lovely. I'm fishing about no more than 6 feet, maybe 5 to 6 feet. So the prawn will get down, and then the salmon will rise 6 or 7 feet up to take it. So you don't have to be right on its nose, as long as you can see it and sense it. And then we'll just flick her out, pull her down and see how we get on. Out she goes. Pull her back. So you mend the line like you're fly fishing, and then the prawn is this side, and then you just hold it back and let that trot down nice and slowly. Beautiful. You can vary it. Lovely. Beautiful. Coming to a taking spot. Slow it down slightly. You can see there's a few fish moving behind it. And we're seeing fish surfacing, they break the surface, they come out and splash. And all you're waiting for is that float to disappear. Alright, we're right on it now, right on the line. Pulling it back, just tweaking it. Fish on! Big fish on. Big fish on. This is a big fish, big salmon. Really big salmon on here. Here she comes, here she comes. Oh yeah, it's a big fish. Going for the weed. Just got to keep it out of the weed. Come on, come out of that weed. This way, come on out. Come on out. Oh yes. Oh, he's head shaking. It's really head shaking. Oh, we've got a good fish on here. Alright, just got to keep him on. Just got to keep him on. There we go. There we go. Steady does it. Oh yeah. It's a 30. 25, 30. Big fish. Big fish. Look at the size of it. It is massive. I've got to give John a call. Oh. Hi John, I've got a £20 plus on at Ibsley Bridge. I can't land it on my own. I've got it under the float, but I don't know if you can help me at all. It's a big...
I'll get somebody up.
Yeah.
I'm not a boat, but I'll get somebody to pop up, alright?
Yeah, thanks John. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Right, let's see if we can walk him up. He's still fighting really well. Oh. Good fighting fish. Bring him up. Oh. Big 20 pluser. John's sending someone up to help me land this fish, but it's so big, so heavy. Could walk it up to the bridge, see if I can net it that way. Is the other option, but he's doing circles on me. Just got to keep him out of the weed. And here he goes, here he goes. Up you come on, up you come. Big fish on the net's right there. Oh. What I'll do is I'll bring it in just here, Kevin. It's a big 20 pluser. I'm going to bring it to you just here if you can get in here. He looks like he's 20 plus.
Well, I'm not going down to my boxer shorts like John.
No, I'll bring it in, don't worry.
As long as it goes, Paul.
Yep, here it comes.
Tail first or head first?
Head first, here it comes.
I'll bring it in.
You get it down, I'll swip it over. Get your net down, and I'll bring it in. And then hold it in the water, Kev. Hold it in the water. Thank you ever so much. That's a 20-pound pluser.
You're lucky, I was just leaving my house and John's home.
Oh, perfect timing, perfect timing.
Right?
This could be getting close to 30. It's bigger than I thought. Thank you, Kevin. You're top man. Just going to recover it before we do anything else. So, just got to get the hooks out and then we can return him carefully. Right, hooks are out. We'll give him 5-10 minutes to get strong, and then we'll take the pictures once we've got him strong. He's starting to show signs of good recovery now. Thanks, Kevin, I appreciate this. Just going to turn him around.